Miss Kate Middleton is diffident and unimpressed by William, who pines for her from the beginning. Oh, come on. After the infamous fashion show in which Kate modeled a semi-sheer dress, the moment when William was said to have first seen his friend as a potential love interest, the future king is depicted as a stalker. I've always been interested, bordering on obsessed, he tells Kate, to the point where I thought if I couldn't have you, I'd sooner not be here at all. Really? I heard that the women of his class wouldn't have him. And that's how, when it was the time to breed, how he settled on her. That's what I understand, because there's a string of actual, what do you call it? Peer class women he dated who did not want to get with him, whether it was personality or, what you have to deal with the press if you actually marry into that family. But I heard that women of his class rejected him, and that left an opening for the Rose Hanbury, right? To do a Hail Mary in the, what do you call it? In the fourth quarter. I was going to say ninth inning, but I'd be mixing my metaphors. Please, we all know Kate suffered during that lengthy courtship, but such revisionist history is a small price to pay for Morgan's exacting take on the brothers Windsor and the show's clear fealty to monarchy, service, and crown. I wonder where the money came from. We see the Queen take William and Harry for a private chat in which she asks their feelings about a Charles-Camilla marriage. Harry raises an instant objection. The Queen swats it away. William? I suppose this is the reality, he says, and she does seem to make him happy. Harry's opinion matters not. After, he confronts William, spewing bile. You're such a effing company man, he says. It's savage dialogue straight out of Scobie and Spare. I'm just trying to be an adult, William shoots back. I don't expect you to understand what that feels like, unquote. Cut to Harry dressing as a World War II enemy, with Kate gently advising against, contrary to Harry's blame shifting and Spare. I heard on the ensuing media storm, I had heard that, William and Kate put him up to it, thought it was a very funny joke. And if you pay attention, Kate Middleton's brother James has been selling World War II enemy memorabilia and profiting from it. Who's cozy with what ideas? ? Blame shifting is exactly right. Here's hapless Harold, naked on his toilet except for boxers, freaking out and screaming, F! His self-imposed failings are contrasted with William's rising seriousness, Charles's happy ending, and the Queen's reckoning with her own mortality and a strange temptation to abdicate, a total fabrication. Sounds like a lot is fabricated in this short series. A real television series season is 13 to 22 episodes. 6 is like a pilot. 6 is an experiment. 6 is a little kiss on the forehead. Here you go. It's not a serious commitment. It won't get awards. I bet you. Claire Foy and Olivia Colman, who played Queen Elizabeth in previous seasons, return to counsel Staunton's QE2. Foy delivers the thesis statement, which doubles as a sharp rebuke to the two miseries dwelling in Montecito. Monarchy is something you are, not what you do. If you step down, you will be symbolizing instability and impermanence. You'll also be indicating the luxury of choice, which is the one thing we cannot have if we claim the crown is also our birthright. Unquote. Boom. In one of our last moments with William and Harry, the younger brother offers a dire foreshadowing. As they sit alone outside at night, Harry tells his brother the story of King William II, details changed and invented by Morgan for dramatic effect. That seems like a pattern here. Quote, he was assassinated by his own brother, Harry says. William, was he? Harry, who, would you believe, was also named Prince Henry. He had William killed in a shooting accident, then galloped off to claim the throne for himself. Don't worry, mate. I wouldn't do that to you. It's a poetic, perfect parting shot at Harry. The crown may be over, but the world knows exactly who's come out on top in this fratricidal war of words, or do they? I mean, it's so interesting. All these British papers have their own spins, but it doesn't necessarily land, right? We all have our own ability to discern what's real, what's propaganda, what's spin. And this take on Harry, right? Like Harry just, where do you even get a uniform like that? How do you even leave the castle wearing that without permission? Right? And again, where is Prince Andrew in this? Where is that whole scandal in this? Where are, the fact that Camilla has children is news to me, and the fact that her husband is still alive is a shock. And they dare shape their lips to say one word about Meghan Markle having been divorced. This family struggles with so much, including fidelity. But it should be an interesting costume drama to watch, right? Just like all those old Masterpiece Theater shows, right? It's quite a show. And it feels like the royal family in real life is nothing but a show. But let me know what you think. Daily Mail. It's not fit to wrap a fish in.